Welcome to today's video. My name is Hans. I am a random bro on the internet. None of this is financial advice. And I'm going to show you guys how to quickly create a fun meme coin on PulseChain. The PulseChain ecosystem is flourishing. It is a lot of fun, lots of meme coins launching, lots of them pumping, doing insane gains. And I think it's a good opportunity for everyone in the crypto space to come in and enjoy the fun. So, and we will show you guys how to do it with the help of AI, some of the tips and tricks with liquidity, and also how to create a social profile for your meme coin. With that being said, let's jump right into it. So firstly, we can go to bing.com/chat and we can ask the AI for suggestions for a few funny memes. And I've been talking to it for a bit and it suggested maybe a llama. And I thought that was quite funny. And I thought I would ask it to, could you give me a logo for my meme token on PulseChain? Now, one thing you have to do with Bing is when you start out the chat, you would be able to select 3 different options. Make sure you selected the more creative option. This will make Bing chat more creative, and it's given us these nice logos just like that. I've selected the first one as it has a nice white background, making it easy for us. We don't have to do much editing. And with our idea in mind, we can then go ahead and create our meme coin. We are going to be using gopulse.com/mint, or you can just go to gopulse.com, go to apps, select mint. This will bring you to your mint token. And over here, we put in the name Llama. And we put in the ticker Llama as well. The supply is 100 million. And make sure you connect your MetaMask. There will be a connect button here. Fund it with some Pulse. And we will go ahead and click the mint button. Now you won't see my MetaMask jump up, but you would have a new contract creation that pops up. And this is going to be on the fly. So make sure you are connected to your right account. Click mint. You're going to get your pop-up and go ahead and confirm that transaction. Now, when the transaction is confirmed, you will get a notification. You're going to have to either open up that notification, there we go, or you can see there's a little pop-up screen here. This will take us to the... That was a bit quick click for me. Maybe let's do it again. But that's fine if it doesn't show up there, which generally it is a little bit slower. Some of the block explorers, which are totally fine. You can go ahead in your MetaMask, select that transaction in your activity tab, and click on view in block explorer. This will bring up your transaction. If that does not work, you can go ahead and copy the transaction over here and perhaps use another block explorer. You can use Pulse Scan. That is scan.pulsechain.com. Scan.pulsechain.com. This is the official block explorer. There are a few out already. And then you can just paste your contract address in there. This is the transaction. You can see from this is the dead address to the account that I used. We can see that Llama, 100 million Llama was sent to that address. We can just click on Llama there. This will give us the contract address. Now this is important for when we provide liquidity on PulseX. We need this account, right? So let's go ahead and add some liquidity. We go to the liquidity tab. So this is app.pulsex.com, the main DEX on PulseChain. There are two versions. Make sure you list it on V2 because V1 does not pay any fees. All of the transactions in there go to burning PulseX. So if you're a holder of PulseX, go ahead and list it on V1 or V2. It really doesn't matter. It depends on your preference. Most people by now already use DEX aggregator, including Piteous and gopulsex.com to get the best order their best orders execution on those sites. I suggest also using that DEX aggregator to make your orders the best. So with that being said, we are going to go ahead and add liquidity. We have a little bit of Pulse here. That's about $47 worth. And we want to paste in our contract address of Llama in here. You'll see Llama pop up here. And we understand that. And then we can go ahead and add liquidity over here. If we put in the whole amount, we can see that the ratio is over here. 100% of the pool will be listed. And what we're going to do is we're only going to list 10% of the supply of Llama, making the price for Llama 10 Llama per PLS. You're going to go ahead and confirm that transaction. Just always make sure that you have enough Pulse in your wallet still left to do a few transactions. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make it 900,000. So we have enough Pulse to do our transactions, etc., etc. We're going to enable Llama for the DEX to use it. You're going to get a pop-up on your MetaMask for a spending limit. Go ahead and approve the amount over here, the 10 million that you want to add to. And we're going to see an interesting thing happen here on DEX Screener. And I'll show you guys. Some people say there are not any what is called sniper bots on PulseChain. But I'll show you guys that as soon as I list this liquidity, there will be sniper bots coming in and buying. Now, if we just, before we list, we can just go to Pulse or DEX Screener and paste in our contract address here. It will show that there aren't any Llama tokens listed just yet. Unless you create a liquidity pair, there won't be any listing of your coin up there. So let's click and supply the liquidity over there and confirm that transaction. And as soon as this transaction goes through, you will be able to see your coin listed on DEX Screener. We're also going to see some sniper bots come in. So there the liquidity is added. The transaction went through. Let's just repaste that and we will see our contract address up here. Let's give it a few seconds, maybe refresh the page and paste it again. Let's try and do it manually. So let's copy the contract address again. Okay, so it is added already. We can see that the LP token is in this wallet. Let's go ahead and paste Llama over here. So we can see that on PulseX, it has already been listed. You can see We just have to wait, unfortunately, for Dex Screener, for sometimes it's a little bit slow to pick up your token. So let's just be patient. To refresh this page, this will show that there has already been a few transactions going through. So yeah, we can see that there's already been a bit of buying here, right? And this is the only two transactions that we created, right? Now there's already sniper bots, or maybe some of you guys in the chat buying it. I don't know if... Yeah, there's only 2 viewers, so that's pretty much impossible, right? So you can see there are already a few sniper bots just coming in here and buying right off the bat, right? Now for some reason, my Dex Screener does not want to pull up our token. Let's try Dex Tools quickly. So Dex Tools already has it. And let's go ahead and check it out over there. So you can see already some buying coming in here. Let's put it on the minute chart. And as soon as it listed, there were sniper bots coming up and buy this. So there you have your chart. For some reason, Dex Tool seems to be very, very slow. So with all of that out the way, let's go ahead and create our socials. Firstly, we're going to copy this image over here. We're going to go ahead to our Canva, and we're going to create a Twitter banner. And just like that, I literally selected the first one out of the Twitter banner templates. And I mean, that's pretty much good enough for me. We can maybe make the symbol a little bit larger. That looks good. Let's just change the background to the same color. And there we have that. Let's download our Twitter banner. The next one is we need to create a logo. We'll copy the logo over here. We'll go ahead into our Canva and we will paste it here. Let's make it a little nice and large. Another cool thing you can do with GoPulse is if you go to apps and we go to border, we can create a cool... Once we've downloaded, we should probably download this first. We can create a nice border around, a pulse border around our logo. Maybe that looks quite good. Let's go ahead and check that out. Yeah, that looks nice, and we'll keep that. We'll save that image. And then we can go ahead, make sure you create a new Twitter profile. Just go ahead and use Proton Mail. You can see here I made a new one, Llama token pulse@proton.me. All you would need to do is set a recovery email address or a telephone number. Rather use a old or a new. Yeah, you can't use a new. Use an old email address. And then I just need to switch Windows over here to the... There we go. This is the new Twitter address or the new Twitter profile that we will use. And we will go over to Llama token. We will set up our profile. We will select our cool logo. We will select our header that we just recently made, Llama token like that. That looks great. And there we go. We've created our meme coin. You can create a bio, and what we will put in our bio is our contract address. We'll just go ahead, and maybe Dex Screener will help us now, but Dex Screener very slow. There we go. We have our Llama token created. We can see all of the info over here. This is the pair, this is the contract address here, and we will, oh, now you can't see this, unfortunately, sorry about that. I just went ahead and went to Dex Screener and went to Llama token. I'm going to post the contract address here. So people can find our token. We can put in a link to our chart. And just like that, you can maybe ask the AI to create you a nice can you write me a witty bio, a short witty bio? For your meme coin, right? And we will skip for now, and there we go. With that, we have our Twitter profile done. You can set up a Telegram channel, a website, whatever you deem necessary. If that is something that you think would be necessary. And I'm going to switch over to my main screen again. Okay, so there you go. You see people buying up the price. You can then also lock liquidity if you are not a doxed person. This will increase the trust in your token. The website is onlymoon.io. Excuse me, onlymoons.io. And I'll put it up here for you. This is where you can lock you can see a locker over here. You can create a lock. We can paste our token address in here. That is the wrong token address. Let's just go back to our chart and copy our token address here. And we can paste it in here. So this is to lock up your supply. If you wanted to lock the liquidity, you can see pair over here. Let me just copy that and rather paste this in here. So this is the LP. And if you click here, it will lock the max. You can select a locking period, maybe 6 months, whatever. This will make it so that no one can pull the liquidity pair. So if we go over here and we go to the liquidity, you can actually remove, now this is what is called a rug pull, right? I'm not going to do that now. So those guys that already, you just enable it and you remove it. Now, please don't be a rug puller and a scammer, because that would be very bad of you and you will get people destroyed. So that would remove this trading pair so people can't sell into anything. And you would then get all of this money for yourself. Please don't do that. That's not very ethical. And it will definitely destroy your name. And there are drug pulls daily. So do be very, very careful about what you buy and what you sell. What you engage with. You need to learn how to do chain analysis or do good enough research to see who the creators are, etc., etc. Maybe look on their Telegram or on their Twitter if their liquidity is locked. And then you also have to take a look at how much of the supply is held in the founders. Now, I've got 90% supply of this coin, and I can easily just dump the price to 0 by using all of my liquidity, right? So there are many different ways to rug pull a coin. And another way to price is often manipulated is if people go ahead. Now, these are bonus steps, right? A little bit more complex. People might remove only 25 of this liquidity pool and then go on the market and with that 240,000 pulse buy up the price and push the price up and then come again and do that, re-add the liquidity, pull more liquidity, buy the token, etc., artificially pushing up the price. Now, there are lots of these funny things that you can do on price charts, right? So it's just at the end of the day, crypto is incredibly dangerous. You can get wrecked in many different ways. So yeah, do your research. The GoPulse app to mint a coin is they use OpenZeppelin standard ERC20 token. So it's verified already. I'm pretty sure it is verified already. Let's just see if the address is verified. So no, it's not verified yet. I'm not sure if you can go ahead and verify and publish it. But you can go ahead and do what I just did, and you can see that the Pulse is over here, the logo, which is pretty good because you will know that this is a standard ERC20 contract address and there won't be any mint functions or admin keys that can change the protocol, create more coins, etc. So this is a well-trusted site in the PulseChain community. So if I suggest using this if you're creating your own altcoins and you're not a Solidity dev. So yeah, and I will see if I can post, I can post the contract address for you here. Sometimes Google, YouTube stops the address or addresses, but that one seems to have gone through. If there are any questions, there's only 2 viewers here. I didn't advertise this as all. I just wanted to have this as a small, short video to let everybody know that this is how it gets done. And with that being said, with all of this out of the way, don't expect me to do any work for this coin. This is just a guide for you guys to see how these things are done. I'm not going to rug pull it. I'll just leave it as it is and let it live on for eternity, right? The contract is immutable. PulseChain Trainer says good morning. And yeah, with that being said, this will be the end of this video. Thank you for watching and enjoy creating your own meme coins. Bring your friends and your inner circle to PulseChain and create some meme coins. Let's burn some PulseChain or some PulseX and get as much volume on this chain as possible. There are new coins every day, as I said, lots of fun to be had. And with that being said, please play from a position of strength, don't get wrecked. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers for now, and enjoy, and bye-bye.